Sometimes I'm asked about why I want to work with chiropractors specifically and help them with their marketing. And I remember the day that this switch came that I decided that yes, chiropractic is really who I need to help. And I remember I remember I had met a chiropractor at a gym opening, like a gym launch, and he had given me his card to get some discounted acupuncture massage services. I was like super excited. I'm like ready to do this. I'm very, I like the massage and I hadn't tried acupuncture before. So I remember driving through this business park and like I'm looking for the office. There's like attorney, there's the dentist, there's an empty available suite. So, but I didn't see anything about a chiropractor, and it was this place that I had driven back and forth in front of a bunch of times. So I'm like driving, like maybe I just have to read the words. The office turned out to be the very last one in the row. I pulled up, I was like looking through my passenger window and I saw the sign. It was like light colored. It was like cursive squiggles. I couldn't tell if it was waves because we live in Florida and so everything's kind of like flowery and stuff like that. I squinted at it though, and that's when I saw the name of the store. Even then, I wasn't sure I was in the right place. I didn't say chiropractor, it just said squiggly lines, right? And I ended up like matching the card that I had to the logo on the card to the logo on the sign. So like that's how I realized where it was. And it was at that point I realized that this guy definitely did his own marketing. And at that point, I had been doing marketing for about 4 years, like SEO, cold calling, coaching, organic content marketing on social media. So I knew what I was, looking at and looking for. But I also knew that he was a really good massage therapist, but he did not have his marketing set up. And so right there in the parking lot, something clicked and I realized that chiropractors are just, they have so much goodness, so much helping, healing to give, but it just their experience wasn't in marketing. In the past I've taught real estate agents and I've taught others how to do marketing, but to actually be a great chiropractor, you don't need to learn marketing. You just need to you know, find somebody who can do it for you and leverage that. I launched my first agency doing SEO, which is search engine optimization, and in content marketing. I worked with a, a bunch of different professions like mortgage brokers, real estate agents, nutritionists, but it never felt right. I mean, I had the marketing skills, but I just wasn't able to actually like use the skills I had with the people. And that's why that when I finally saw this chiropractor's blurry fancy sign in the chiropractor window, it just hit me because this is somebody who had real impact but zero visibility. That was a day that I really started sketching out a new business model to help chiropractors get found, help them show up when people search back pain or sports injury near me or, anything sciatica, so that chiropractors can focus on helping people while I was just focused on getting people to their door. Because I already knew how to create the systems, the content, the SEO frameworks that worked. The chiropractors didn't need more tech or more tips. They just needed someone who could help them and do it for them. So that's what I built. And so that's the agency I run. Because here's what I've learned. Every business owner needs to know about leverage because leverage is the fuel of business. Most chiropractors think that they just need to get better at social media or figure out SEO. But no. That's not your job to do. Your job is to heal people. Letting a specialist handle your marketing isn't a luxury, it's leverage. Robert Kiyosaki of Rich Dad Poor Dad said it best. He said, leverage is the reason some people become rich and others do not. And Tim Ferriss also says, it's far more lucrative and fun to leverage your strengths than to fix all the kinks in your armor. And this is why I started this agency, because chiropractors do enough already. They're already changing lives. And so when they finally get the right marketing in place, they can help even more people without burning out or spreading themselves to this. And so this is what leverage does. And that's what I am here to do.